So what is it that you do professionally?
So I'm a content creator and I do studio porn.
Okay.
As well. Yeah.
And when you say content creation, is that for like OnlyFans or is that for Instagram or
It's for
TikTok?
OnlyFans.
Okay.
And just for fans. Yeah.
How long have you been doing it?
I've been doing it a little over a year now.
Yeah. How you feel about that?
I'm having fun. I'm loving it.
Do you have any regrets or anything you would change?
I wish I did it sooner.
You wish that you did it sooner.
Yeah.
So you're like, guys, do it sooner.
Yeah.
It's never too late to get in the game, right?
No, it's not. But like you look at some people who did it during the pandemic and like
Oh, they're killing it.
they're killing it. They're still killing it.
Yeah.
You know, they're the ones that started it all off.
It didn't matter what you did during it. You could be a TikToker, YouTuber, OnlyFans, any kind of thing.
Yeah.
Bring the pandemic back. I was kidding. No, I was just kidding.
Sometimes I do say that in my head. I'm like, you know, like it might help.
Yeah, maybe it would help. Like
Yeah.
get us home, but it's stuck again. So you're here on tour practically, right?
Yeah, I'm coming up towards the end of it, actually.
Oh, okay. What's your next stop?
Yeah, my next stop is back home to Australia.
Oh, okay.
I haven't been back for a while.
What part of Australia are you from?
Sydney.
Sydney. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys have the big spiders there? And is that a thing?
Yeah. But it's like normal for us.
You're just used to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're used to
You're a cold
it.
shoulder.
Yeah.
to the
I'm surprised
spiders.
no one actually mentions sharks. You'll talk about
Well, I see the sharks.
spiders and snakes,
Yeah.
but no one ever talks about the sharks, or no one actually talks about the birds.
The birds.
We have magpies that attack people.
birds attack people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't aware of that.
During spring mating season, that's when they go crazy and they will attack you.
Okay, so you're getting agitated because it's breeding
Yeah.
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So you're in content creation now, adult content creation at that.
That's correct.
And what were you doing before?
I was working in banking. I was a data analyst.
A data analyst in
Yeah,
banking.
yeah.
And you didn't love it?
I did, and then I found out about OnlyFans. I dated a porn star for a while, and then I saw how much fun he was having.
The jealousy got him.
Yeah,
I want to be that.
I was getting FOMO, so I was like, I
Yeah.
want to do it, you know.
Yeah. And then so you're dating this. Are you still dating that guy now?
No.
Oh, do you still appreciate? You guys still talk to each other? You're like, you're the reason.
I appreciate him. When
Yeah.
we broke up, like I told him, like, you know, thank you for like helping me get into this and stuff. We bumped into each other at an awards show not that long ago, actually.
The one in LA?
No, in Chicago for the
Okay.
Grabbies. Yeah, and we reconnected, and yeah, like it was
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
When you say reconnected, like did you connect or
No, it was just we hadn't seen each other for a very long time. Like after we stopped dating, we just had no contact.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's a long time for you?
Of no contact?
Yeah.
It was probably like 9 months that we just
9
didn't even
months.
we didn't even speak.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
I was
literally
thinking it was
after,
years.
No, but literally like
Yeah.
after we broke up, there was no like we blocked each other on everything,
Wow.
and then that was it.
Okay, and then you ran into each other at this award
Then
show.
bumped
the
into
first
each
time.
other. Yeah, for the
You're like,
first
oh,
time.
hello, stranger.
Yeah.
Like no reason to be upset now.
No,
right?
yeah, exactly.
We're in public.
Yeah.
When was your last relationship?
Ooh, before I moved here, so like 20, like 2 years ago now.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
And why did it come to an end?
Because I was leaving.
Because you were leaving.
Yeah, I was leaving the country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it was your fault. Kind of.
Yeah.
Wow, we love that. So I'm gonna segment on you here. Like, so are you top, bottom, verse?
I'm newly versed.
Newly versed.
Newly versed.
Is it because of OnlyFans or because of your own interest?
Both. Like I grew up always being a top, and amongst all my friends, like a lot of them were verse or bottoms. I just felt so like I don't know. Like I don't want to say like a failure, but I was like I'm not doing this gay thing like
Not doing
very
it right.
well. Yeah,
I'm missing something.
Not fulfilling the whole thing yet. Am I? So I had always wanted to do it, and I think this was the push to do it because a lot of people wanted to see me do it. I wanted to do it. So, yeah.
So how endowed would you say that you are?
I'm 9 inches.
Oh wow, that's pretty big, guys. He went straight for the inches to get American way.
Yeah.
we had centimeters earlier.
We actually say inches back home as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. That's pretty. That's straight. I could imagine someone that has a 9-inch penis being told that they're going to be a top. Like you don't have a choice at that point, right? It's like, hey, this is kind of where you're going to be.
Yeah,
you're sectioned off. Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
And then
you're
often,
like, I wonder.
yeah, you go into situations being like, I want to try, and the person's like, no, I'm having you tell me.
Do you feel like becoming versed in bottoming has helped you become a better top?
Yes, it has. I think it definitely has. I can appreciate how bottoms have it, going slow with them and that, but also it makes me, when I go into situations when I know I'm going to bottom as well, like I'm very prepped, especially if the guy is hung. Like if I meet another guy that's like 9 inches, I'm like, you better go easy. Do not kill me.
You set your expectations.
I set my expectations. Yeah.
So tell us about your first time bottoming.
My first time bottoming was, I was an overachiever. The first time I bottomed on camera was for Raheem.
Okay.
And I think he's like 10 inches.
Oh, you really pushed it.
Yeah. I was like, I always had that set in my mind.
Challenge mentality.
When I finally switch into bottoming or doing verse, I'm going to take the industry's biggest dick. And so, yeah.
Are you proud of that decision? Were you able to do it?
Yeah, I did it. Yeah? And I was happy.
How did you bottom before that, though?
I tried.
Okay, but you waited till that moment, and then you had the camera pushing you along.
I had the camera. I was like, I flew to LA. I was like, I can't back out now.
Yeah. You're like, I spent money on this.
Yeah, I was like, I can't back out now.
Was it studio or was it done for just
OnlyFans.
between OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you just had the pressure from him,
He was really, really good. He
Mm-hmm.
knew, and a lot of my friends who had done this as well, they were like, trust me, he's going to look after you. Like, he will make sure that you get it done, and he will make sure that, like, he's really gentle and he's good.
That's good. I feel like people that are that endowed need to be, right?
Yes.
To take care of people. And I encourage people that only have topped to at least try bottoming at least once. So you can understand, like...
So you understand, it's not even so much even just so you understand how the bottoming part feels. So you understand the pre-work that needs to go into it. So you don't be cancelling on people last minute.
Right, yeah. Yeah, we get frustrated, I think, is on the top side. And we're like, you hit someone up on Grindr, and you're like, oh yeah, come over. And they're like, okay, well, I got to get ready first. And I'm like, ew, mood killer. What do you mean you weren't ready already?
Yeah.
Like, why get on the app?
It takes time. And you're not going to put yourself through that unless you know you've got someone coming.
Something confirmed.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. It's a tough one. Okay, so you taking a really large guy. You're a large guy yourself. Have you ever met anybody that's larger than you? Has that made you feel like less superior?
Definitely met people that are bigger than me. Doesn't make me feel less superior. I think to myself, good on you. Like, good for you.
Okay.
Like, that's good. Yeah, that's impressive.
We got a team player here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm definitely, I'm appreciative of it. Yeah.
So, do your parents know what you do for work?
Yes and no. So they know that I do social media stuff. They know I do like risque stuff. Like, I actually lie. When I was younger, when I was like 18, I did some online solo stuff. And I told my parents about it. Like maybe when I was like 23, I was like, oh, when I lived out of home, I needed money and I did like solo stuff. And my parents surprisingly were like, oh, okay. Well, just be careful. So they probably wouldn't be surprised if they found out now, but they don't want to know too much about my sex life. So I put it in that category.
How do your friends and the rest of your family feel about it?
They think if there was anyone that they knew that was going to do it, they'd be like, yeah, it'd be you. It never surprised them. Like, yeah. There's not much.
Of course you did it.
Yeah, there's not much that I don't do or haven't done. Like,
they're like, who in the room has an OnlyFans?
Exactly. Like, I'm that friend in that group that's always the one that's going to be the one that's responsible for doing that thing or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Does that make you more adventurous? That you're trying things that others aren't?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. And do you like that about yourself?
Yeah. I like that. I'm a yes man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your verse is really coming out now.
Yeah.
Your verse is showing.
Yeah, I'm a yes man. I like to try whatever, like, do whatever. Like I've done crazy things. So yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've done?
okay, so in relation to this,
Mm-hmm.
I think like when I was 18, I was still living at home, and I went to go do like a solo shoot, but it was in a complete different state.
Oh.
And I was living at home, and it was on a Saturday, and I remember like I told my parents, "Oh, I'm just going to the mall." And I left early in the morning, took a flight, like a 4-hour flight cross country, stayed all day, did the shoot, flew back home. They thought I was like with friends and at the mall all day. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, that's very adventurous though.
Yeah.
So you've been into this for a minute. You say you've been 1 year of content. You started way back.
And then I feel like a lot of people have, like, they did this. So like, if you really, my name wasn't Braxton back then.
Right.
I can't even remember what name I had back then. Like, and you won't be able to. I don't think you'll be able to find it on the internet. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Why do you think that you use a stage name?
Because I guess it's like, it's a persona.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it's not too far from the person that I am.
Right.
Like, the jokes I would tell as Braxton, other jokes that I would tell as me, kind of thing. But I don't know. It's what we do, I guess.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know.
Even actors do it too. There's a lot of actors that don't use their real name.
They change their names legally.
Singers, there's a lot of people that change their name.
But there's a lot of like adult content creators now that are using their real names.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like mind-boggling for me.
Yeah. I know porn stars from even back in the day that I'm friends with now. And their real name is their porn name too. Yeah.
That's scary though, isn't it? A little bit.
It is, yeah.
I'm like, you got nothing to lose.
And I guess it's also like a safety thing too. You don't want people looking you up like on your Facebook and finding you and
Well, some people do. They're like, I want everyone at school to follow me. You know, I've talked to some people of other OnlyFans. They're like, well, what if my friends find out? I'm like, they'll follow it. You know, like they'll subscribe to you, baby.
The amount of people that I've had from back home that have like found my like Instagram, like my porn Instagram or my Twitter, like, I didn't know you were packing. Like, if I knew this when you lived here, I would have slept with you ages ago.
Right, it changes the world a little bit, right?
It changes everything.
You get more respect.
When are you coming back home?
Yeah.
Like, when are you coming back to Australia? Yeah.
People start to respect you differently.
Exactly.
They're like, hey, wait a second.
Yeah.
You got a personality and a
Yeah.
penis. You didn't tell me about that. Introduce yourself. Hi, I'm a big dick.
Exactly.
That's funny. So did you feel like, did you lose any friends when you like started doing this?
No, definitely didn't lose any friends.
You got more?
Yeah, I mean, especially through traveling and like doing this and connecting with other people that do this.
Yeah.
I mean, I've lived in different cities around the world. So I have, through being there, like I've lived in London, I've lived in Montreal, I've lived in Hong Kong, like I've been here for 6 months. So I've made friends along the way. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But you didn't live all those places when you were doing content creation though, right?
No, I just lived in Montreal. And
but you had the itch though. You're like, I want to. You're meeting people, getting ready. Do you still have those people on your roster ready to go when you're like, come back around? Like when I get back in Montreal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do, yeah. I keep in contact with people.
How do you organize all the people you're meeting? You're traveling so often. How do you keep them separated and organized?
I mean, through Twitter, you put up a post and you say, like, I'm going to be in this city, things like that.
Oh, that's not very organized. That's more of just like hoping people see your post.
Yeah, but they do.
Yeah, like, they do.
I got followers.
Okay,
But, they'll see that. Or I'll reach out to people, the people that I want to, connect with and stuff. I'll reach out to them. They'll get back to me as well. Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
So did I ask you when you were about 10 years old or in your younger adolescence, like what did you think you were going to be doing when you grew up?
I always, which is funny, but I always thought I was going to be an actor.
An actor?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're kind of an actor now.
Yeah,
right?
Not the same one.
You don't put on a show at all?
I put on a show. We have lines. We have scripts that we do in studio films.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love watching studios because they're just so funny.
They're just some of the storylines, some of the scripts, and like the facial expressions of that, like that they want us to do. Like,
they're over the top,
over the top.
I was like, it's like drag queen porn.
It's very much like the green screen drag race, like you know, acting like that.
How could you, brother?
Exactly.
It's like just not believable at all. But,
Exactly.
But I do like like, I'm stuck. Help me.
Yeah, or like you'd be getting a massage, or your girlfriend's getting a massage right there, and you're getting a blowjob, and she can't see.
Or you're at dinner, literally next to you.
Yeah,
It's crazy. What a great scene. What a great scene. Who's been your favorite person to collab with?
I have like I do it in different categories.
Oh, okay.
Like my favorite, I think you interviewed Cody.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite. Like we did a studio scene, we did OnlyFans. He's one of my best friends in the industry. So like on a like friendship level, who I like hang out with, it's definitely Cody.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and then I've got like who I had like the best chemistry with, and like who I really like keep in touch with as well. Yeah.
What about Future that you haven't slept with yet? Who's on that list?
God, just because I'm winding down, like I haven't really thought about it.
I'm leaving, guys. I've hit up everyone I could.
Yeah, I'm taking a break for a while, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I pretty much everyone that I've wanted to work with, I've got to work.
Really?
With. Yeah.
Okay. It's that big dick. That guy.
Yeah, like
he's like
like Raheem. I wanted to work with Raheem. I wanted to work with Fitness Papi. I worked with Fitness Papi. Like, yeah. So I'm happy with who I've got to connect with so far.
So you're enjoying yourself. It's not. So just like you want to take a break. Are you going to continue to work? Are you taking some time to yourself?
I'm gonna take some time for myself. I haven't been back home for a very long time, so I want to go home, reconnect with my family and my friends. Plus, I've been doing this. Like, I've seen more cities in the States than most of my friends who live here have. And like I've just been collabing, and my body needs a break.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Do you share that experience with your fans, like where you're going and what cities you're going to be in, or is it more of just the sex side?
A little bit of both. So on my social, like on my Instagram, like I'll put up posts of where I'm at, like if I'm doing touristy things or if I'm with friends and things like that. So I feel like it's important for your fans to know who you are on different levels. Like you go to my Twitter for the sex stuff, you go to my Instagram for me. So yeah.
Okay, so they're getting a little touch of it. I feel like you could be like a straight up like crazy vlogger. I'm like, look where I'm going. You're going on a lot of travel.
Exactly,
right?
yeah. And I put it in my OnlyFans as well. So like if I've gone to a certain city and I've like met someone there, I'll specifically like say I traveled to this city and I met up with this person, and yeah.
Have you ever had a fan encounter in public, and how do you manage those?
Yeah. So I say this, if you bump into me at a gay club or at nighttime, like in a gay setting or at nighttime, it's so easy for me to just interact. Like I'm already ready.
Right.
But I've had people like, I've been going to get like takeout food at like 6 p.m. on a Monday, like just in my scrubby clothes. And like, I'm not ready for it. Like I'll be in New York and some guy, like a tourist would be like, hey, I've seen you, you do movies. It catches me off guard.
Right.
You know? Like I think that there's a time and place, you know, because I think sometimes people forget that we're not special. Like we're just like you. So when you get us is...
Yeah. Is it different in America compared to other countries you've traveled in?
No, like as in how I get recognized.
Well,
and stuff,
I hear it for others, and like in other places that people are more respectful in other countries.
Like so, where I started off in Montreal, that's like a very big gay porn hub as well. So people are so used to seeing like gay porn stars there. Special. So I've had people who've seen me, and they'll be like, "Oh, hey, like you know, I know you." Or if it's at the club, they'll be like, "Oh, I like your work," you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you gotten anything special because someone recognized who you were?
I've had people have pictures already with them.
Pictures?
Knowing, like, my picture, knowing that I'm going to be in that city. So if I, like, write that I'm in Chicago or something, like, I've had someone, like, wait out of an award show with a blown-up photo of me and, like, signing.
Did you sign it?
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was in shock. I was like, well, I'm not some Hollywood actor.
Yeah.
Like,
do you carry a marker now? You're like, just in case.
No, but I had to like, when they said do a signature, I've never even done one as Braxton.
Yeah.
So I had to think of one.
Think about it.
Yeah, and I came up with one that I like. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, there's some cool like like logo generators you can use to like get a really good signature. That's what I want to do, right?
Yeah.
For whenever I have to autograph something, it's my hand hurting.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But they have some really hot ones. You can get a sexy one, or you can just go the big B.
Yeah, that's what I did. I did like, I don't know if you've ever seen like The Young and the Restless.
I don't think so.
It's
no.
like a soap show, but like there's this big Y with like this R attached.
A soap show? Like, what do you think of me? What do you think I am? What do you think I'm
It's
watching?
been around for like 30 or 40 years. Everyone knows it's like Days of Our Lives. You know
Okay,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, it's like the opposing show of that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's basically like a nice
Nice.
B and an R. So
Okay.
B and a C, sorry.
So what is your favorite show?
I don't really have that many, but I'm not gonna lie. I do watch a lot of Drag Race.
Drag Race, really?
And Housewives. Like,
And Housewives, which one?
oh, like.
Oh my
like-
God, I clocked him. He's a liar.
No, like hold on, because there's not that many that are on right now. Like Dubai has just started back up. I've been watching Dubai again. Potomac, the old New York before
Okay.
it got changed.
Okay, he just checked me, guys.
Yeah,
Just checking
okay,
me out.
all right,
Yeah, all
cool.
right, you got me. You
Yeah.
got me.
All right.
Okay, and before we close, just tell us again how people can follow you, and then in addition to that, tell them why you think they should follow you.
Okay. Okay. If you want to follow me for fun, to get to know me, to know what movies I like, music I like, I do a lot of question and answers as well on my Instagram. So my Instagram is Braxton Cruz Official. If you want to see me having fun and all my collabs and everything, then you can get me on my OnlyFans and my Just for Fans, which is Braxton, BraXXTONCURZ. So Braxton Cruz, that's on my OnlyFans, my Just for Fans, and my Twitter.
Nice. And why do you think people should follow you?
Because I provide a variety of content. You can catch me with so many different kinds of guys that are actually like my taste. So you'll catch me with daddies, with twinks, with jocks. Like, I like it all. So there's something for everyone.
Were you a part of the orgy scene yesterday here at the Content House? Mm-hmm. How many people have you hooked up with in the house so far?
Well, I've already filmed with like 11 of them.
Really?
Not this weekend, but like when I got here.
Oh, really?
I opened the door and I was like, great, I've already had
Same.
sex with you. But on this weekend, it's been about 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's a lot though.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. He's like, I've been to all these guys. You've been around and traveled, so you've made your way around.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for sharing with us today. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.